That was the last one. But that's a basketball. The play was tournament. Because they lost to Utah State all the time. Yeah, double. When they lost. Maybe it was
Where it goes. Lift it up.
That work? Just your one button is enough. You do what I do.
Crap, I'll wait a minute.
That's part of your shirt.
Yeah, he
So did you ask why you didn't bring Tom with him tonight? I think you saw him at World Cafe upstairs, the last show at World Cafe Live before the pandemic. I wrote a nice note to Molly, the folks that Sam, how impressed I was with his band. And then how people wore their masks essentially throughout the entire show. And I said,
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Kelly Center. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. A Sunday evening show and a nice crowd in the room tonight. My name is Paul Kelly from Kelly Music for Life. I'd like to do the show of hands. First timers in the room tonight? Wow, welcome everybody. So cool to see you. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Just to let you know, we are a listening room, and in the listening room atmosphere, we ask that you silence your phones. It's going to be a great evening of music. If you have to do any texting or calling, the door is right there for you. If you need to catch a smoke, there will be an intermission between the two sets this evening. Restrooms are over here on my left. They do have environmentally friendly air dryers that are too loud to use during a show. So if you're in there, just please use the hand towels. With all the better information, I'm going to turn things over to our MC for this evening, Amanda.
Thank you, Paul. Welcome to the audience here and the streaming audience at home. I'm Amanda. We are live at the Kelly Center in Havertown, PA. Also live streaming on the Kelly Center YouTube and Facebook pages. So tell your friends that they can tune in. Kelly Music for Life, if you're not familiar with us, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization whose mission is to promote music, the arts, and community. If you are watching online, please buy virtual tickets to support our artists. We appreciate any amount you can give. Your online contributions also help sustain the Kelly Center. You can now use Venmo to donate. Venmo at Kelly4Music, that's the number 4, under the business tab. You can also use PayPal or credit card. Just go to kellycenter.org and click contribute. If you haven't noticed already, we do have complimentary drinks tonight: beer, wine, seltzer, water, and coffee. And of course, donations are appreciated. The New Avenue Cafe, where we also are right now, is now open every day, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. They employ individuals with different abilities and offer free live acoustic music every Saturday and Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Artist of the Month on the walls now, and for the month of November, we will feature the work of Lisa Lerner. So during intermission, check out her work that is on the walls. You can look at our event calendar at kellycenter.org and see all the wonderful events that we have coming up. Funding for the Kelly Center is provided by Green Mountain Energy Sun Club, Haverford Township Civic Council, the Radio Agency, JMC Fund, and the Connolly Foundation. To support with a tax-deductible contribution, contact us at kellycenter.org. A big thank you to our house photographer, Joel Perlish. If you can't tell who he is the guy with the camera right there, hopefully taking some very flattering pictures of me right now, right? Getting my good side.
Let's have that pose again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joel. He has a whole shtick. Photos from all events are on the photo link on our website. And of course, during intermission, Joel is happy to take your picture. We have a newsletter that you can sign up for at kellycenter.org and scroll to the bottom of the page. After tonight, I'm sure you're going to want to come back again so you can see everything that's happening here. All right, now on to the moment we've been waiting for. He is an internationally touring singer-songwriter, recently appearing at the White House, throughout India, and regularly with folk icon Tom Rush. He discovered music as a means of teenage escape and trained to be a concert pianist. Please welcome to the Kelly Center stage in Havertown, Pennsylvania, Matt Nakoa.
Hey, folks. It is good to see you. It's been a while, you know?
A week.
It's been, Wait, you saw me a week ago?
Yeah.
Where was that? Sellersville, and you came back anyway, huh? Wow. Well, that is cool. It is good to have you here. Whether it was, it's been 2 years or 2 weeks, it's good to have you. Thanks for coming out tonight. I very much appreciate it.
Travel like gypsies, thicker than blood, to fill up the world with the songs in our lungs, and never stop running, never get old. Small town packs press the dream into wax, blacker than the highway we're driving yet. Well, the wheel still turns, but the groove's wearing down. Do you remember the dream lost in the changes. So many summers ago, yeah, we gave up our homes and left to spread our thunder everywhere. But after 20 years of hunger, so many who are younger, they only want to see a face that's never cried those tears. And the small town packs, man, are starting to crack. The gypsy blood is running thin. And just like the summers, the records and the wheels, they'll run, they'll turn over, and we're back where we began. Lost in the changes, lost in the changes. We're all lost in the changes, lost in the changes. Oh, time is on our heels again, my friends, gaining on us all the way from Boston to Vegas. Tell me how to feel again, my friends. Been driving out my life to find I'm lost in the changes. And the feathers on my heels, I'm afraid, my friends, wilted as the flowers that were tossed on the stages. Show me how to dream again, my friends. We can still keep dreaming if we're lost in the changes, lost in the changes, all lost in the changes. We're all lost in the changes. Tell me we'll keep dreaming even if we're lost in the changes.
Thank you. Thanks so much. How's everything sound? Sound okay? All right. Well, that's not me. That's all Chris doing the sound. And if you're at home in TV land and it looks good, that's all Nathan doing the video there. Thanks, Nate. Thanks, Chris. Well, it just tickles me to no end to be able to do this at the end of my day, you know? It was a dream of mine when I was a kid to grow up and play music for people. And for many years I played music for no people. So it's good to see you, and you look great. You really do.
When I was a child, years lasted forever. Heaven was sky, and God was the weather. Lying awake, I would listen to the thunder and the rain, and the world was alive when I was a child. Flash of light in the black of the night, a crack of heaven igniting. All is bright in the blink of an eye, and it strikes me like lightning. Oh, it strikes me like lightning. But now I am grown, and most days are just deadlines, and years on the road flash past me like headlights. But when I hear you laugh, I am listening to the fire. me like lightning. Lord, it strikes me like last night I dreamed that my life was over, and I dreamed that you were there at my side, smiling as the sky busted open. I dreamed I was alive when I died. Flashlight in the black of the night, a crack of heaven ignited, all its light in the blink of an eye. And it strikes me like lightning. Lord, it strikes me like lightning.
Thank you. Well, 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 well. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Everybody feeling okay? Oh, yeah. You know, it's Sunday night, right? It's the new Friday.
Especially when you don't work on Monday.
Uh-huh. I'm just saying, kids, you got to get into it now. I know you're a bunch of party people deep down inside. I know this about you. Well, God came down that fateful day, took a look around the world he'd made, and began to fashion Adam out of dirt. He said, man, don't get big claws or fur. Instead, I give the gift of words. Power to create with what you say. Well, let's fast forward like a trillion years. You and I are chilling here. The children of these trillion years of talk. We got the iPhone, iPad, iPod. Look at all the crap we got. With lots of guns and bombs to keep it safe. Hey, I'm all for technology, unless, of course, it's aimed at me. But I do believe somewhere we've ceased to see the forest for the trees, 'cause for all our new inventions, what the heck is our intention? Are we more addicted to our shit than committed to our happiness? That's what I want to know. Yes. What is human nature? Aren't we animals and angels in one? Tell me, what is human nature? And do you love what we've become? Yeah. Well, God yelled down to Moses, you got to keep the Sabbath holy. To skip it is to miss the mark in life. Sure, don't kill, don't steal, don't cheat and lie, but you got to take some quiet time to realize your own reasons why. Well, I keep working every week. When Sunday comes, I watch TV. It don't make me feel holier inside. Just feels like I'm worshiping false idols, paper gods that pay my rent. Yet I'm feeling so misguided, I think it's time that I repent. So I'm headed to the mountains, I wanna pitch myself a tent. Gonna count up all my blessings, hallelujah and amen. What is human nature? Are we animals and angels in one? Tell me, what is human nature? And do you love what we've become? Yeah. Oh, yes. I want choirs of crickets singing at night beneath a jeweled cathedral sky on ancient earth, beside a fragrant fire. There are sermons in the trees, the breath of life is on the breeze, leaves me nothing in this world to be desired. Oh, except maybe a girl who loves the wild. 'Cause what is human nature? Are we animals and angels in one? Tell me, what is human nature? And do you love what we've become? And tell me, where is heaven? Is it someplace we can't see? Tell me, where on earth is heaven? Ain't it right in front of me? Ain't it right in front of you and me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a point of irony that I wrote that song before the cell phone ring, but there's a cell phone ring that sounds just like my song. So the end of my song goes, right? And the cell phone's probably a little more like up here, but you may recognize. You've heard that before, right? Hello? Yeah. I find that ironic. I haven't seen any check yet, so. Anyway. Feeling loose? Feeling groovy? Okay, good. Me too. Hey, Chris, could I get a little bit less of the guitar and the keyboard? Just like a couple dB less of each of those. Maybe a little more than a couple. I don't know, just a notch. You know what to do. I trust you. Thank you. All right, since it's Sunday night and they have complimentary beverages, I didn't know about that. I'm glad there's an intermission. Since we've got the complimentary beverages flowing, let's do a drinking song. What do you say? Yeah. That's right. Guy in the back likes drinking songs. Everybody loves a good drinking song, right? Right. And if you don't, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay because this one also happens to be a love song. Because I've done some experimenting and I found they often go together. It's also a children's song. It's not really. But it's based on a song I heard a lot when I was a child. You probably heard it too. The other night, dear, when I was drinking, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, Lord, I was mistaken. And now I hold my head and cry.
Well, you make me wanna talk, but God, it gets so hard to say the things I mean. And I really feel like dancing, but I can't stand, 'cause you knock me off my feet. If I had the recipe for your love, I'd even brew it in the bathtub. And if to love you was a crime, I'd be guilty every time, 'cause you are my moonshine. You get it? Okay, cool. Just checking. Sometimes you make me feel like tearing through this town in the middle of the night, running up into the mountains and howling out against the silver sky. It's something dangerous and wild, and it's just taken to break free. Your beauty baits the beast in me. You are my moonshine. So don't take it away. No, don't take it away. Oh, don't take it away. Truth be told, I'm just a boy lying on his roof and staring up at space. Someday I dream I'm gonna fly to you. Someday I dream that I might touch your face. My heart is burning like a star, 'cause heaven don't seem all that far. You are all my wildest dreams, come reflecting back at me. You are my moonshine. Oh, you are my moonshine. You are my moonshine. Thank you. Thanks so much. Do you guys like Motown music? Yeah. All right, good. Me too. I'm not going to play any, but I'm right there with you on that, though. No, I always loved how, Motown is such an interesting thing. I don't know if you know this, but all those songs from the Motown scene were written in like 10 minutes and recorded in 5. I don't know how they did it, because it's like some of the best stuff you've ever heard. It's just amazing. They found some kind of cool chemistry where the groove just feels so good on all those songs. It just feels so good and groovy and positive. But I noticed if you listen to the lyrics, it's never really positive, is it? Like every song's a breakup song, and there's usually a clown crying or something. So I just think that's really neat. As a songwriter, that kind of gets me excited. Like, oh, that's an interesting thing. They smash the happy music and the sad lyrics together, and it creates a cool chemistry. So I thought I'd try something like that on my latest album. And this is a tune that I call Sleepwalking Away. And my guitar must be in tune. Perfect tuning, because this is Havertown. Okay. Early in the morning, just before the break of day, I was standing at your doorstep, feeling sorry as a stray. I couldn't say why I had left you, why I had slept out down the street. Baby, maybe I was dreaming, oh, but it didn't stop my feet from sleepwalking away. I'm sleepwalking away. I tell myself I should stay, but at the end of the day, I'm sleepwalking away. Love is never perfect. Yeah, what is new will soon grow old. And some battles just ain't worth it, 'cause nobody wants to be alone. So at night if you get restless, oh, you should try the pills I take. Baby, I can sleep forever. Honey, I don't feel no pain when I'm sleepwalking away. I'm sleepwalking away. It's just one more Cabernet till I don't hear what you say. I'm sleepwalking away. Let's try something now. It's too late to wake me. Oh, baby, don't you shake me from my reverie. Yeah, just tell me when it's over. Till then, I'm gonna keep sleepwalking away. I'm sleepwalking away. Tell myself that I'll stay, but at the end of the day, I'm sleepwalking away. Sleepwalking away. It's just one more Chardonnay. Oh, and I'm sleepwalking away. And where are my background singers at? Background singers, are you here? Are you here? Okay, good, because I'm counting on you like I've never counted on you before. That's right, Sunday night style. You got to get into it because you got groove and you got soul here in Havertown. It goes like this. Sleepwalking, sleepwalking away. Sleepwalking, sleepwalking away. Try it now. Oh, come on. Put a little into it. You know what I mean? Hey! Come on. Sleepwalking away. Yeah, sleepwalking. Oh, you sound so good. You gotta believe in yourselves. Come on, keep it coming. Sleep. Oh, yeah. Sleepwalking away. Sleepwalking away. I'm gonna play quieter. You're gonna sing a little louder, okay? You're really good at that.
I mean, I know that you don't think so, but woo! You got to come on the road with me. Come to every show I ever do. You could teach everybody how it goes. Be my little like choir section leaders. It would be great. No, really, you make me feel just like Gladys Knight. You make a great Pip. Just want you to know that. Okay. Since you're so good at the singing along business, we're going to do another one. Deal with it. It goes like this. This one's even easier. It goes ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, and then ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, and that's it. So like this. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You got it, baby. Yeah. Da-da-ba, yeah. I could do this all night. Hey! You sound so good. Come on, keep it coming. Try it with the piano. Ba-da. All right, don't wear yourselves out now, okay? Take a break. Can you remember that? Oh, come on, can you remember that? I'm counting on you, baby. Oh, Sunday night, and I'm counting on you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's because that part you're going to sing is what's going to make this a hit song. Think about it. I'm deadly serious. That part is going to make this a hit because there's no real words. It doesn't make any sense. And it's so simple you could probably be falling over drunk and still sing it right. And I'm pretty sure that's what it takes to have a hit. Am I wrong? So anyway, the song is called Beggar by the Weekend, and every time that I sing Beggar by the Weekend, that's your cue to sing. Is that a deal? Oh, come on, is that a deal? Hey, hey, hey. All right, that's the spirit. Don't worry, I'll give you the big eyes. Well, I've been working till it hurts, and it ain't worth what it's worth. Hell, my 12-year-old self and me ain't speaking. All those years of school, now I'm an older broker fool, pawning off my dreams to keep the ceiling from leaking. It seems you can slave away for 5 straight business days just to find yourself a beggar by the weekend. That's it, baby. Yeah. That was so good. So good. I bet you could top it, though. Well, you say your love life's the pits, and the slipper never fits. Oh, but you keep kissing frogs and singing songs along. And every time a prince gets into you, Cupid comes and shoots you in the shoe. And it's really just your pretty dress that's falling. Oh, well, you can stay awake and just cry in your night away. But love is always better when you're dreaming. Yeah, you can slay away for 5 straight business days just to find yourself a beggar by the weekend. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, spending every day begging for a change. Lord, there's got to be a better way. Well, we made it here tonight, and you know that means that we're alive. So you gotta sing like every word makes all the difference.
They say a word made life exist, and all our lives have led to this. So I say, raise a beer and here's to our forgiveness. 'Cause you can save and save just to cash in on the last day. But maybe here and now's the Eden we've been seeking. Oh, you can stay away just crying your night away. But love is always better when you're dreaming. Yeah, you can slave away for 5 straight business days just to find yourself a beggar by the weekend. I caught you sleeping. Come on now. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Oh, ooh, yeah. Don't you live and die, beggar by the weekend.
Bravissimo. Very good singing along. You guys are... Your quality. Really, honestly, you know. I'm just telling you, come to every show. I don't say that to every audience. Sometimes I say, please don't come to... No. So, you know, here we are. Christmas time. Already. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but it gets earlier every year. It's, I remember when I was a little kid. I remember being so excited that on Thanksgiving Day they would have the Thanksgiving Day parade. And at the end of the parade, Santa would show up. And then it was Christmas. Then it was Christmas. But not anymore. They're doing it like before Halloween. Which makes me feel bad for all the vampires out there. They're not getting their time, you know? I wrote this song many, many years ago, and you could tell because I called this Christmas in November. And if I had written it recently, I could have called it Christmas in October. Or even Christmas in September. Because they just move it earlier and earlier every year. You go into Walmart and there's all the Christmas stuff. And I love Christmas. I really, really do. But, you know, sometimes when I hear about people getting trampled for a flat screen or something, I just think, is this what it's about? I don't know. So I thought I'd write this song. It's called Christmas in November.
The Tiptons put out nativities to keep away the vampires at Halloween. They say that Jesus didn't trick or treat. Well, how the hell would they know? Busy streets grow pretty wreaths. The Starbucks cups turn red and green. They remind you you should call your mom and hurry up and get your shopping done. Hey, I don't mind loving and sharing and kissing and giving. Oh, but do we really need Christmas in November? 'Cause I don't see Christmas round here at all. In the lines on the faces in the food court at the mall, they're thinking about which kid they might have forgot. But at least they got an early start. We got 3 months of Christmas here. It's 1 for the party and 2 for the tears. And if you're lucky, you'll see someone you wanted to see on one of those 12 days. Hey, I don't mind loving and sharing and giving. Christmas in November. I saw a sign the other day on a church door. It read, "Are you coping with your holiday? Come join in our sermon on stress. And are you forgiven? Is your shopping done? Is your girlfriend crying on the telephone? Do you know what she wants? Do you know what you want? Do we ever get what we want? Still we want, we want, we want." Standing alone and we're watching the tree while we're stoned. Oh no, I don't mind Christmas at all. Oh no, don't get me wrong. Mistletoe hanging, our bodies are melting the snow. Oh, I don't mind Christmas at all. I don't mind Christmas at all. But you could never buy enough microwaves to heat all the TV dinner trays for everyone alone watching Will and Grace for the holidays. It's just like the worst night of sex in your life, with 3 months of foreplay. Then the morning comes and it goes away, just like the boxes you throw away. And it's just another tax-free shopping day. Ho, ho, ho! I don't mind loving and sharing and kissing and giving. Oh, but do we really need Christmas in November? Oh, I don't mind loving and sharing and kissing and giving. Oh, but do we really need Christmas in November? All the children, come on. I don't mind loving and sharing and kissing and giving. Oh, but do we really need Christmas in November?
Thank you.
The spell was cast, the hours chimed, we laughed and danced, the drunk moon shined. Now here we lie intertwined, and I'm still drunk on last night's wine. Rainy morning, city streets, tea and oranges, linen sheets, dripping kisses down her spine. Yeah, I'm still drunk on last night's wine. She feels so right, but I've been wrong before. Pretty soon now I'll be late, but I don't care, the world can wait. Is it real or in my mind? Is it just last night's wine?
Thank you. That's called Last Night's Wine. Bet you could have guessed. Well, I think I'll do one more, and we'll take a little break. Does that sound right? That sound okay? We'll take a little break because that complimentary thing, nobody told me. Okay, so it's going to help the second set, I promise. This is a request. Amanda wanted to hear it.
Okay, thank you.
And I just can't say no. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. It's a new song. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, you know I miss my wife. It's so damn lonely out in space. On a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round to find I'm not the man you think I am. Think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round to find I'm not the man you think I am. Oh, I'm a rugged man, burning out up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long, lonely, lonely time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mars ain't the kind of place you can raise your little kids. Oh, in fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one left up there to raise them. If you did, if you did, if you did, if you did, if you didn't. And all the science, baby, I just don't understand. But it's my job for 5 days a week. A rocket man, oh yeah, a rocket man, oh, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown brings me round to find I'm not the man you think I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round to find I'm not the man you think I am. Oh, I'm a rugged man, burning out of here alone. Oh, just a rocket man. Oh, and I think it's gonna be a long, long, lonely, 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 lonely time. Look out, everybody.
Burn it out, burn it out.
Thank you. Thanks so much. We're going to do a little break and we're going to hang out a little bit. I've got some CDs and we got some complimentary beverages, and then we're going to come back and do some more music.
Matt Nakoa, everyone. Thank you so much, Matt, for doing that. So in my extensive research on Matt, I did get wind that he does a cover of that song, and I'm a huge fan of Elton John. So thank you so much for doing that. So we are going to take a brief intermission. So get a drink, use the restroom, and of course, those of you at home, feel free to contribute. You can do that through Venmo at Kelly4Music. That is the number 4. Or PayPal or credit card if you go to our website at kellycenter.org. So stick around. You do not want to miss the rest of the show, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you.
It's been almost 6 weeks, yeah.
Without hay passes, again, went through the Panama Canal and down the ocean, South America. Well, we haven't, I mean, we've taken a ship through the winters a lot.
Whenever I look up the rate,
But I guess they
on
couldn't
the
get
web, I
like,
get this.
still because of COVID issues, they
I
couldn't
need this and I need that.
get like docking.
You'll get better.
Right, for some of the public, so that was without docking, it's down to fly, which is the South American market. Totally a mistake. Expedition ship. And now this is temporary.
So, not much is it some, I don't know if it was a producer or whatever. Right, because there were a bunch of people.
All right, welcome back, everyone. The Kelly Center in Havertown, Pennsylvania. Thank you to our streaming audience at home. I hope you're still with us after our lovely intermission. And of course, everyone here, hope you enjoyed intermission. I know a lot of you got to talk with Matt. It was very lovely. So please welcome back to the Kelly Center stage, Matt Nakoa.
Thank you. So it's I learned a lot during the intermission. I learned all kinds of crazy stuff. I learned that y'all have a festival, which is cool. You know, and after doing like 2 years of Philly Folk Festival online version, a real festival sounds nice. So count me in. I also learned that it's Havertown, not Havertown. Sorry. I mean, I knew I was just taking the piss, you know. It's you know what actually went through my head is sometimes my band we do covers sometimes, and we do that like, when I go out, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. That song. And there's a part of that song where he says, and when I haver, I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. And I never knew what that meant. And I was like, hey, because like the line before, when I get drunk, I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. When I haver, and so I thought, is he throwing up? Like, what is to haver? It turns out haver is to ramble on, just nonsensically, like a drunk person would. And for some reason, that's what went through my head when I was like, I'm playing in this town next to Philly called Havertown. So I'm sorry. I've learned, and I now will never make that mistake again. All right. You know, the people out in Carmel, Indiana feel the same way because everybody goes to Carmel. It's Carmel. Or is it the other way around? Crap, I don't remember. Anyway. Here we are. We're going to do another set now. I just wanted to retune the guitar. This is a song that I normally would do completely unplugged, but we're doing a live stream. So I guess I can't do that. Because then the folks at home wouldn't have any sound, which would be sad. So I'm not going to dance on the tables the way that I normally do. Sorry. But this is a tune. It's a little bit of a hoedown number. And I want to get the tuning just right. Okay, good enough. It's Havertown.
You showed up in October, still thinking it's July. Then you sobered up and learned that you had missed a lot of living, and time will not forgive you, so baby, why should I? Why should I? Yeah, you called me a thief with a heart full of lies. Then one day you saw each lie was just another night. I tried to save you, still you say you hate me. Oh, why did I try? Why'd I try? 'Cause down in a bottle, oh, you've got yourself and to forgive you. You scream from in your salad, just wondering why no nights come and save you. Well, I ain't no knight, I'm just a boy in jeans, but I'll throw you on my shoulder. We'll quit this crazy scene while we can, and I'll be the man who loves you much more. Oh, more than them, more than them. Yourself and to forgive you. You scream from in your salad, just wondering why no nights come and save you. And come next October, you still think it's last July, claiming that you're cured and sure that you had missed a lot of living. God, I'll be so willing. I guess I'm still a fool. Oh, I'm a fool of a night. I walked through city showers for most of Friday's hours, searching shopping galleries in vain for daisies in the rain, daisies in the rain. For the Lord has taken my baby away. I stood outside a house in the cold, waited about an hour or so, thought I'd get to see her once again, but all I got was soaked, for that bird has flown, flown so far away from me. Petals in the petals she must have got, told her that she's going to love me not. Instead she's gone to hold the hand of a better man. Ooh. So now I walk through showers and I cry away the hours, searching shopping galleries in vain for daisies in the rain, daisies for her grave. For the Lord has taken my baby away. Thank you. I'm enjoying this vibe right now. It feels very intimate in the room, and hopefully at home on the couch it feels intimate as well. I hope the folks at home are having a good time. By the way, live stream people, Nate, you're doing a great job. Nate, is there are there like comments coming in and that sort of thing, or is that something we see later? There's a couple. There's a couple. Thank you both. Mom, Dad. Yeah, right. Great. It's like my brother. I don't know if I know Frank H. As long as he's saying nice things, he's not telling me to turn the suck knob down. You know, something like that. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I just feel like kind of doing some random stuff here. I'm gonna do another vibey one. This is a cover. This is a song I swore I would never cover because everybody covers it. But then I sang it once for somebody's wedding, and I was like, oh, that's why everybody covers it, because it just feels really good to sing it. So if you can deal with another ballad. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world was on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, oh, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I would go hungry, I go blind for you, I go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I would not do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highways of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. I go crawling down the avenue, go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, 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 to make you feel my
Thank you. That was a Bob Dylan song. Believe it or not. Yeah, it's kind of a rare, sensitive thing for Bob Dylan. But if you think about it, you know, what is it like? You know, like I go crawling down the avenue, like he does all these like, it still sounds kind of Bob Dylan. I go hungry, I go blind for you. I go crawling down the avenue, you know. It's there. All right, I'm gonna try something else. This is new. This is a tune that is, I don't know. I told myself I would start trying to do just like random new songs or old songs that I haven't done in a million years, or songs I wrote and never have done live. So this is one that I've done live once, and it didn't go very well. So I'm gonna do it again. Because that's how you get better. Thanks for being my guinea pigs in Havertown. Okay. All right, this is a groovy little thing. Okay.
First kiss I tasted, I knew I was yours. Ceiling was spinning as you pulled me to the floor. I wish I could remember, but I can't remember more. I don't know what your lips were laced with. I was wasted. Down came the morning, heavy as a flu. I didn't call no doctor, all I needed was you. You helped me feel stronger when the light of day was cruel. Yeah, before you helped me face it, I was wasted. Oh, right from the start, you took hold of my soul. Your hand on your heart and a hand on my throat, swearing to me you would never let me go. Let me go. First kiss I tasted, I knew I was yours. Ceiling was spinning as you pulled me to the floor. I wish I could explain it, but I can't explain it more. What I lost, I can't replace it. I was wasted. I don't know. Trying out stuff. Looking forward to playing that one with my band. I do a lot of shows with a band. I don't know if we're playing around here anytime. I'm playing in Maryland, playing in New York City. We got to do something down here. Yeah. The band is a fun thing. I mean, we do all my songs, but it's just super groovy and energetic, and it's great. And then we cover random things, like in the middle of, we'll just launch into like the Police or something in the middle of whatever we're doing, which is fun. All right, so since you're still here, I guess I'll play another song. This is a tune that I wrote this tune back a number of years. I was traveling through New England, and they said a hurricane was coming, and you got to get off the road and stock up on whatever you need and hunker down because the hurricane's coming. I thought, oh boy, all right. I don't live anywhere. What am I supposed to do? You know, I'm a touring musician. So I called this buddy of mine named Neil, who lives near Boston, and he always puts up traveling musicians for the night and stuff like that. And I said, hey man, can I come by? Because I got nowhere to go. He said, yeah, come by. So I'm hanging out with Neil, and the wind's picking up outside, and it's getting really gloomy. And we're looking at the big giant tree outside, and we're thinking, wow, I mean, I hope that doesn't fall on the house, but I kind of want to see a little bit of a show. Like, think about it. If they make you stop what you're doing and go home,
and you can't leave, you want to see something happen, right? You'd be like, if nothing happened, you'd be like, oh, this is stupid. Weather people are dumb. You know? So you want to see a little bit of a show. Anyway, so I'm hanging out with Neil and watching the tree there, and then the power went out. And when the power goes out, it doesn't matter how old you are, you feel like a kid. It's like, power goes out, you gotta go get the flashlights and stuff. So we're sitting there in the dark, nothing to do. So we grab some guitars, we're gonna write a song. Let's write a song. So we're trying to come up with an idea and a starting point for a song. And I said, what was that thing you said about the tree not falling on the house, but you want to see a little bit of a show? Yeah, that's something. It's like some of the relationships I've been in. Yeah. So it was a little bit of a stretch, but we were trying. Anyway, the hurricane, it skipped right over where we were. Nothing happened. It was called Irene, and it skipped over where we were, and we didn't finish the song. The song didn't happen. But a year later, I was in New York City, and Hurricane Sandy blew in, and I finished the song. It's called Storm Chaser.
I can tell your silence is the calm before the storm. I can feel you closing down and boarding up your doors. Dark clouds are rolling in, the air begins to hum, and I'm just waiting on the thunder, 'cause I know that it will come. But I know that I will never leave when I am warned. Been running into the wind since the day I was born. A storm chaser. Dove through the wreckage of a dozen other loves, and come to expect it that I'll grab my things and run. Others heard the sirens and they made for safer ground. Well, maybe I'm just crazy, 'cause I really love that song. 'Cause I know that I will never leave when I am warned. Been running into the wind since the day I was born. A storm chaser. Blow until you're broken. It's your heart I wanna see. Go on, throw your fire and ice, your sun and snow to me. Your sun and snow to me. Yeah. And I know that I will never leave when I am warned. Been running into the wind since the day I was born. You know that I will never leave you. Love the storm. Been running into the wind since the day I was born. A storm chaser.
Thank you. I'm having a funny day. And this is weird. I haven't slept much lately, so I'm a little loopy. My looper, however, also has a mind of its own right now. But I did a show, I think it was 2 days ago. It's kind of a blur. With the band America. You remember those guys? Yeah, I rode through the desert on a horse. With no name. Those guys were really sweet and awesome. But it meant, and I did it in Tampa, and then I had to get on a plane at 5 or get to the airport at 5 in the morning and fly to New York, and then get in my car and pick up my band all across New York City, and then drive to a gig, and we were there till midnight, and then we loaded out and drove back to the city 2 hours later and dropped them off, and probably got to bed about 4. So it was like a 24-hour day, and I haven't quite recovered, so I'm like just kind of a little. So anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that. Oh yeah, that's an excuse. That's why I forgot to stop the loop from the other song. Never mind. I'm just being real with you. Sometimes it's like, oh, how did he do that? It's magic. And other times it's like, yeah, I screwed up. I hit the pedal that was the wrong thing, and whatever. It's all good. I'm fine with it. I just want to make sure you're fine with it. Well, some of you don't know much about me, but I'll tell you a little bit. I grew up in a little tiny town in New York State, way up kind of near Syracuse area. Middle of nowhere town, you never heard of it. And I grew up on a goat farm. It's true, I did. And I loved growing up on a farm. It's always something to do for a kid. It's a great way to be a kid. But things got weird when I went off to school. I was in the public school system there, and it was weird. I think I didn't really fit in with the other kids, and nobody really got me. I felt like I was from another planet. I still feel that way, but I've come to terms with it. But I had the small town blues big time, and I probably wouldn't have really made it out of there alive if it weren't for my dear friends. Of course, they were goats. Me and the other kids. Just kidding. Nah, my friends and I would play music together. We'd play music over in Greg's basement. We would get together and we would jam. Greg was usually home at the time. Although I distinctly remember one time that his whole family was on vacation, and we went there anyway. He still doesn't know, so don't tell him if you see him. Anyway, we learned a lot in the basement about rock and roll and hopes and dreams and teenage romance and disappointment and all kinds of stuff. Some of my friends, they were so cool. They were so talented. And I thought that, if any of us were going to go into show business, it wouldn't have been me. I was always a little shy about it. But one by one, I watched my friends decide they want to do other things for a living. And I think that's awesome. Because they have houses. And families, and stocks and shit. And I've got what I can fit in the van. And I love what I do very, very much, but not every night. It's like this. Sometimes I'm driving 6 hours to play for 3 people who aren't listening, And I think about my friends and what they're doing, maybe they're tucking their kids into bed right now. So I thought I would write a song about how I decided to go for show business, which is a crazy idea. And my friend Jenny, the best singer I've ever known, she said, "Nah, I'm good." This is called The Ballad of Jenny Kane. Jenny Kane lived next door to me. She was a runaway soul at 17 in a town with little charity for tattooed teenage dreamers. But she had a voice from God, lingering on like an old-time song. I never heard her words till now, and now it's much too late. Jenny Kane, the angels sing because they can. Don't you know they don't owe anyone anything? I get messed up in her mama's car, ash on the carpet and play the guitar. She taught me all I know about backseat scars and songs of summer's pain. Singing, hey baby, let's take it on the road, find ourselves a gypsy's home. And if the devil's really waiting with a fiddle of gold and a lamb called rock and roll. Jenny Kane, the angels sing because they can. Don't you know they don't owe anyone anything? Jenny Kane, the angels sing because they can. You know you don't owe anyone anything. We rode until we found the devil, yes we did. Getting pretty old, so I thought he might have slowed just enough. Jenny thought it better to give it up than to risk what we'd have to pay, so she returned to the town where we always play. Jenny Kane, she lived next door to me, but now I'm a big celebrity, locked inside the little screens where I'm cutting paste like dreams. She was wild, stayed behind. I was not, and I got mine. So please tell her, should you see her sometime, she had a voice from God. Jenny Kane, the angels sing because they can. Don't you know you don't owe anyone anything? Jenny Kane, the angels sing because they can. Don't you know you don't owe anyone anything? Cheers.
Cheers.
I had a request for some Chopin. I don't know if I can do Chopin with one hand. I can do Skriabin with one hand. I quite like this. It is hard to drink though. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not the playing I have trouble with. It's the drinking. I can't manage. This arm just freezes. I'm like concentrating so hard on the other one. But I'll work it out. Next time I see you, I'll have that bit down. But I will do some Chopin for you now. Let's do a waltz. Get out of my way. Thank you. No, I don't know if Chopin ever played a Nord. I'm not sure what he would have thought. Well, folks, this is just sort of the part of the evening where I'd like to take a moment because we're winding down. I'm going to do just a couple more. You know, we're having a good time. I mean, I'm having a good time. You having a good time? Great. Great. And how cool is it that we get to do this, again? There was quite a while there where we couldn't do this. And even before lockdown, I was fond of thinking about, just in order to be grateful on my end. I like to stop and think about the fact that there are places where you can't really get together like this and gather. It's legal to gather, right, for the time being, and that's amazing because there's places where that can't happen, or people don't feel safe doing this. Somebody's going to say, "What are you doing in there?" or bullets coming in the window or whatever, and here we are, and we're safe, and we have what we need. We have all the the refreshments, and we have the sound and the lights, and the music's good, and it's cool. And I just feel so I just like to just stew in the gratitude of that and think about maybe there's somebody that or somebody you don't know, but you can just imagine them who's not having a very good time tonight, and just send them a little sliver of the fun that we're having, right? A little sliver of the connectedness, the community that we're feeling, and maybe the catharsis. If a song moves you, send them someone who hasn't moved, hasn't cried in a long time. Just send it to them, because I think that shit works, and maybe it doesn't. But maybe you're just like a little less of a jerk at the water cooler on Monday, because you went to a cool concert, and so that's a good enough start. Night after night in a reoccurring dream, I am a blind man floating in the sea, shouting for a harbor, screaming for the stars, but I drown in my sleep, never knowing where they are. Shining, it's frightening, but tonight I am finding the light in the dark. Oh, tonight I am finding the light in the dark. Well, I saw what became of the moth and her flame, and the man fixing his satellite picture in the rain. Sometimes the glow at the end of the tunnel is a train. So can you blame this boy if he gets a bit afraid of shining? It's frightening, but tonight I am finding the light in the dark. Oh, tonight I am finding the light
Well, I just gotta trust that my vision will adjust. Oh, you just gotta trust that your vision will adjust. Just like seeing with my eyes closed, I want to believe in something no one knows. And I want to leap when it comes to my time to go. Tonight I am finding the light in the dark. Oh, I am finding the light in the dark. In my heart.
Thank you. Well, this is a great way to spend a Sunday night. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of things you could be doing, and I'm glad you're doing this with me. I guess there's a lot of things I could be doing too, but this is really the best option.
Turn out the lights, turn off the TV, turn on that song that made you not leave me. Come take my hand, may I have this next dance, 'cause there's nothing I'd rather do than waltz in the dark with you. It's like nothing's changed, it's like nothing else matters. Your breath on my ear, the world disappears when you're in my arms. And I want you so, let's take it slow, 'cause there's nothing I'd rather do than waltz in the dark with you. Oh. And when our song ends, we'll start it again. 'Cause there's nothing I'd rather do. There's nothing I'd rather do. Oh, there's nothing I'd rather do than waltz in the dark with you.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I don't want to leave you on a melodramatic note, folks. I want to send you off on an upbeat thing, okay? So we're going to do this traveling song because I'm a traveling musician type. And I got to roll on out of here. And hopefully get a little rest and then hit the next place. You know what I mean? But I love it here. It's just such a cool thing, and now that I know, I mean, I hope I get to come back. Yeah. I'll keep trying. If you keep coming, I'll keep coming back. Okay. All right. So I'll look for you next time.
I was down in Carolina. I was looking for a home, but couldn't find one. Fired up my engine, hoping that an end was somewhere waiting down the road. I woke up half past Nebraska, windows down, endless pasture. Evening sky was blazing, rusted Mustang glazing underneath the setting sun. And I thought, oh, every time I find you, I get to feeling like there's somewhere else I've gotta go. Oh,
No, it's my last song, and it's a real toe tapper. So get into it now. It's your last chance.
met a girl from Nova Scotia who was traveling alone. Asked her where she's going. She said she missed the ocean, so she's moving in slow motion toward LA. And she said, oh, yeah, every time I find you, I get to feeling like there's somewhere else I've gotta go. Yeah, don't you know there's somewhere else I've gotta go? So let's go.
Who wants to come on a road trip with me? You want to come on a road trip? Alright, I'm not so sure. Do ya? Alright, let's strap in now and see where we end up. Alright?
If you ever plan to move to west, you better travel my way, take the highway, that's the best.
You gotta get your kicks on Route 66. Hey, you know this song, don't you?
You see, it winds from Chicago to LA.
Bet you didn't know I wrote it.
More than 2,000 miles all the way.
Not really.
You gotta get your kicks on Route 66. Hey, now you're going through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty, you see. Amarillo, oh yeah, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Paso, San Bernardino, won't you get hip to this timely tale? Oh, when you make California trip, you know you're gonna get your kicks on Road 66. Get your kicks on Road 66.
I hear you singing along. Come on,
A little louder. Get your kicks on 66. You can do better than that. Get your on 66. One more time. Get your on. Yeah. Now use the funny weird voice. Get your kicks on Road 66.
yeah, that's the Bee Gees version.
Get your kicks on Road 66.
How about Tom Waits?
Get your kicks on Road 66.
Anybody? No? Okay.
Get your kicks on Route 66, 66, 66. You just don't quit, you get your kicks on Route 66. Oh, and I'll even let you drive while I look for signs to let us know that we've arrived. Hey! Oh, oh, Thanks for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'd like to thank everybody here. Tom's not here, but I'm thanking him anyway. Paul, Amanda, Chris, and Nate, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it. And again, I'll come back if you come back. But for now, there's somewhere else I got to go. You know there's somewhere else I got to go. Yeah, there's somewhere else I got to go. Somewhere else I got to go. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Matt and Nakoa, everyone. Do we want him to do maybe just one more song, though?
I don't know any more songs.
I think we need him to do one more song. Are you up for doing one more song?
Okay.
Please,
Since
please,
you asked
please.
nicely.
All right. Okay. Once again, Matt and Nakoa.
All right, settle down. Settle down. You crazy kids. Off comes the makeup. Off comes the clown's disguise. The curtains falling. The music softly dies, but I hope you're smiling as you're filing out the door. 'Cause as they say in this biz, that's all there is. There isn't anymore. We've shared a moment, and as this moment ends, I got a funny feeling. Oh, we are parting now as friends. Your cheers and laughter will linger after they've torn down these dusty walls. If I had this to do again, if the evening were new again, I would spend it with you again.
curtain falls. Your cheers and laughter will linger after they've torn down these dusty walls. People say I was made for this. Nothing else would I trade for this. And to think I get paid for this. Oh. Good night, everybody. God love you. Thank you.
Thank you to tonight's performer, Matt Nakoa. Let's give him another round of applause. What an amazing night of wonderful music. Of course, you can watch replays of this show on our Facebook and YouTube pages. So if anyone you know wasn't able to come tonight, definitely share the show with them. Again, you can make donations, Venmo at Kelly4Music under the business tab. For PayPal or credit card, go to kellycenter.org and click contribute. Upcoming Kelly Center events. This Saturday, Mara McKinney Mastro and her one-woman show, You're Still a Contender. For info on all upcoming shows and events, go to kellycenter.org and visit the event calendar. A special thanks to our sound and video techs, Chris Klein and Nate Drew. Give them a round of applause. They do great work. And of course, who can forget our lovely Susan and Paul serving up the free drinks back there? Who was happy with the free drinks tonight? Great. There you go. On behalf of Tom and Sherry Kelly and Paul and Susan Kelly, thank you for joining us and thank you for your contributions. From the Kelly Center for Music, Arts, and Community in Havertown, Pennsylvania, I'm Amanda. Stay safe, play it forward, and good night. Thank you so much for coming.